roll with the best of them, but don't ask me to pick a lock or thread a needle.
We got Catherine with Thunderbrand. Probably really, really strong. I didn't read the weapon text, but I'm guessing it's a brave weapon.
Out of my sight!
If it's a brave weapon with additional effects on top of it, then it's probably really good.
How delightful to be somewhere so lively.
A flying healer, okay. I like Flayn. Caduceus staff. Is Caduceus staff... Wait, she has rescue? Wait, what? I missed it. Oh, Seteth! Yo.
Pass and the world may change, but people will never stop fighting each other.
Let's go Seteth. Okay. Nope, I'm interrupting this. Hold on. Hold on.
Time may pass and the world may...
Look at how ripped Seteth is. I'm just saying.
change, but people will never stop fighting each other.
Ever since I played Silver Snow, I knew that Seteth was a monster. And he's a demote, you can tell! What a god! And Shamir. Shamir's going to be our chase unit, I'm guessing.
Bows, whatever the weapon, I'm ready.
Yo.
Hate me all you want.
Shamir looks good. I have no idea who the Grand Hero battle is. My guesses would have been Shamir and Seteth. And pause. Well, okay, I'm guessing that's not our Grand Hero battle. This looks like a church banner, so my orbs are... Oh no, Shamir! That's a pretty good reaction to have, honestly. I don't know. I really like Seteth, but since he's a demo, I don't really feel the need to pull for him. It's Nemesis? What? That's crazy. Alright, cool. Nemesis is apparently the Grand Hero battle. I mean, yeah, I guess he was one of the only... They're kind of running out of Three Houses villains to do. They've already done Kranya and Death Knight and Flame Emperor. And I mean, nobody likes Solon, so they're not going to do him, obviously. Yeah, Shamir's really cool. She's an infantry unit, which isn't surprising per se, but I don't know. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just put her on a horse or something. Gonna spark for Shamir. I doubt they'd run 2 Three Houses banners back to back. Oh yeah, Flynn saving for Felix, that's right. Yeah. So I think you're safe to spark for Shamir. I'm optimistic that the next time we get a Three Houses banner, it'll be post-time skip characters. I think even now we're kind of overdue for post-time skip characters. Alright, let's do our breakdown of the individual characters. We got Catherine. I like Catherine's art, she looks good. I recognize this artist's name, but I don't remember what other characters they've done. And yeah, so Golden Deer is the one path that I haven't played yet, but I did know about the ending, so Nemesis at least isn't a huge spoiler for me. I think at this point, I mean, I guess everybody knows now. Fuck. Thunderbrand grants speed +3 at start of combat if foe's HP greater than 50. Grants attack speed +5 during combat. Neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. And also, if unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack. Okay, this is weird, because it's not a brave weapon. Why not just make it a brave weapon? Am I mistaken? Thunderbrand is supposed to be a brave weapon, right? That's weird. Isn't that like the whole point? I mean, it still looks like a good weapon. I mean, she's got plenty of other effects on it. Speed +3, if foe's HP greater than 50, grants attack speed +5. Neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. So she kind of has, like, the more useful half of Null C follow-up. A dual-phase brave. I'm kind of surprised it isn't, honestly. If you initiate combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. Okay. Fair enough. So I guess it's not exactly the brave effect, but it does kind of emulate it with with that. And yeah, since you're attacking twice right off the bat, I mean, you figure you're probably just going to kill on initiation anyway, so she doesn't even need like the other half of no follow-up, which would negate her opponent's follow-up attack. It comes with low speed defense, which is probably the best one for hyper offense units like her. Interesting. She doesn't really, oddly, she doesn't really fit into any of the, kind of archetypes we've seen recently. She's strong, but she's not like, they didn't give her one of the dumb, you know, damage reduction B skills. They didn't do that. And, they didn't really... She's not a Gale Force unit either. I don't know. I just expect every infantry sword unit these days to fall into a couple categories. Especially the infantry sword waifus like Catherine. They're trying something a little different, and that's okay. I don't think we've gotten a sword character that has this instant follow-up attack since Dark Merida, right? I think Dark Merida is the only other sword character we have that can do the instant follow-up. Pretty cool. She seems good, and she's going to be an infantry unit with Gen 5 BST, so she's going to be really strong. Flayn is also cool. I like Flayn. In my first playthrough of Three Houses, I was using Flayn as my dancer, but then I was playing Edelgard's route. So, yeah. Anyway. Caduceus Staff. Calculates damage from staff, like other weapons. Reduces damage from foes' attacks during combat to allies within 2 spaces by 30%. Okay, hold on. That's pretty crazy. So she has Wrathful Staff built in, which is fine. Reduces damage from foes' attacks during combat to allies within 2 spaces by 30%. Damn. I can't believe Palm Staff got power crept already, sort of. Say the problem with Palm Staff and like George's weapon and other weapon effects that like lower enemy stats is that you need to have your unit close to the enemy. So like it's kind of hard to use Palm Staff as like a support effect because like you would need Riss with his Palm Staff to be like right up in the enemy's business supporting, you know, your tank. It's not impossible to do that, but this is way better because you can have Flayn just kind of hang out in the back 2 spaces behind your tank. Reduces damage from foes' attacks during combat to allies within 2 spaces. Man, people are gonna stack that with Bike and whatever, man. And yeah, it's not inheritable, so that's why I kind of caught myself saying that it's a power creep of Palm Staff, because Palm Staff is inheritable, and this is not. Alright, Rescue Plus. This is like the first time we've gotten a new healing assist since, I think since Restore Plus, which was like on Nana, all the way back. Restores HP equal 50% of unit's attack. Unit moves 1 space away from target ally. Ally moves to unit's previous space. And it's 1 range. Yeah, so it's like heal plus drawback. So I mean that's pretty good. It's not as insane as like actual rescue would have been. Although she is a flyer, so that does make it easier to actually use this. You don't have to worry about running into trees and stuff. Water. She has Deluge Balm, which is apparently the first time we've gotten this. Dazzling Staff, Ground Orders. Very cool. She's very strong. Yeah, that staff is crazy. I can't believe they just... Like, we've never had a support effect that has granted damage reduction to allies. Like, this is the first time we've ever gotten that. And 30%, like, that's significant. That's true as well, yeah. And your tanks in AR, for example, are usually like infantry units. So, yeah, you figure if all of your offense mythics are flyers, and Flayn is also a flyer, you don't have to worry about meeting the requirement for tactic skills. And she has ground orders, which is also a really good support effect. You can also remember, people still do this probably, but they used to do it a lot more. Back when people used to make flyer balls in AR defense, they would just like put all their flyers together into a ball. Like imagine putting Flayn in the middle of a flyer ball now. Like it's impossible to to initiate combat on them without having to worry about this damage reduction effect. What happens if you stack this? Like, can I have 2 Flayns sitting? What if I mean, fuck it. Like, what if I just have a block of 6 Flayns all sitting next to each other? Reduce damage by 180%. I win. This is the first 3 houses banner to not have any students. That's a good point, yeah. The last 3 houses banner we got had Bernie and all them on it. It was like Bernie and Hubert. No, not Hubert. Hubert's old. Bernie and Lysithea. And Ferdinand. And someone else. Flayn is an extremely good support unit. Ether Raids and Arena Assault. And Net was the last one, that's right. It was Ferdinand's babysitting banner. That was a weird banner. Seteth! Here he is.
Time may pass and the world may change, but people will never stop fighting each other.
Look at how ripped he is. He's been one of my favorites ever since I played Silver Snow. You should look out for it? Okay. I saw the title was Trianja's Dream, which means she's probably gonna die. Feels bad. Spear of Assault grants. So already he's a demote with a perf weapon, which isn't super normal. I can't remember the last time we've had a demote with a perf weapon. It might have been Altena. Grants speed +3 if the unit is within 2 spaces of an ally. Grants attack speed +4 to unit during combat, and neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack and speed during combat. And grants attack speed +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. His other skills are garbage, obviously, but... Okay, so a brazen attack speed, I think before now, if you wanted that, you did have to fodder... I think you had to fodder Linus. So I mean... Oh, also drive attack. Drive attack... I know it's in the Grail shop somewhere. I think it's on, like, Groom Marth. I can't remember if it's on anybody else. 4-star focus Felix with a good perf. Felix is going to be... I think he's going to be completely nutty. He's going to have, like, a damage reduction shield of Aegis or whatever it's called. He's going to be completely ridiculous, I think. But yeah, this is a good weapon. I like that it also has the support effect kind of slapped on there. It kind of reminds me of Matilda's and Clive's perf, because their perf has the effect that's like, if unit is within 2 spaces of support partner, grants, I think it's like all stats +3 during combat. I guess this is a little different because it's just attack and speed, but that's what it reminds me of. Also, he pairs well with Flayn, because if he's next to Flayn, then he can get this effect, and he can get the damage reduction. It's on Echidna, okay. I don't like foddering Echidna, so that's probably why I thought it was more exclusive than it was. Although I'm pretty sure I've killed Echidna for drive attack already, so I should have known. Oh, we have R for Nemesis already, alright. I don't know if I can show it on screen, but I'm gonna go look at it. Yeah, wow. He looks... Is that his neutral art? Or is that his attack art? His art's really good. I'm just curious what it is. I guess it must be his neutral art. Damn, he looks really cool. But yeah, Nemesis looks cool. I like him. Is he gonna have Creator Sword? Is he gonna have like Byleth's Creator Sword? Because if he does, then damn. Also, I'm guessing he's infantry. He's gonna be like like a good scoring Grand Hero Battle unit that has a really good perf. He'll probably be like a really popular merge project for people. Okay. So this is random. Fallen Male Corrin had a very similar skill set. He also had attack speed solo 4 and no follow up, and he had like rouse speed defense. So I just noticed that. Survivalist Bow. Accelerate special trigger, effective against flying foes. If unit is not adjacent to an ally, grants blood during combat. Excuse me. If foe's HP greater than 80%, outside of combat, foe cannot counterattack. These like wind sweep or fire sweep effects. These fire sweep effects are so annoying to deal with. But yeah, it's obviously very strong. Yeah, Shamir's a good unit to spark for. Good skills, very good weapon. Frickin' fire sweep effect is so strong, it's not even funny. Just has the accelerate special trigger, just kind of slapped on there, even though she doesn't need it. Yeah, honestly, you don't even really need to give her new skills. Attack speed 4 solo synergizes with her perf. No follow-up is perfect for her. Rouse attack speed, I mean, maybe you can take that off her, but yeah, this is extremely good. And I mean, if you wanted to commit the sin of foddering Shamir, then you could do that for attack speed solo 4 and no follow-up. But that would make you a bad person, so just a heads up. Well, alright. Very strong units. Jesus. I don't know what BST we're up to for infantry archers, but yeah, it's getting higher, so. Let's see, so this chapter goes up on Monday, and this banner goes up on Monday. That might be the day I do my summoning stream for Micaiah and Mia. If you look closely at the chapter map, you will see someone. So I did see the summoner earlier. It looks like the summoner holding Alphonse's perf, right? That's pretty cool. Also, he's there, and Triandra is not there, which is also strange. I wonder if we're going to be able to summon Fallen Summoner. This skill is treated as a movement skill only when movement takes place. That is kind of an interesting note, is that it does count as a movement skill. So that's just kind of interesting. You can combo that with like link skills and stuff. I don't think healers are allowed to have link skills, but you could still utilize them if the target has a link skill. Or a snag skill. Snag skills are new. That was a really good banner. I don't know what else to say. These are like the 4 church characters that people wanted. I don't think very many people were wanting Gilbert or Alois. I like Alois just fine, but I think all 4 of these take precedence. But yeah, I haven't announced it on here yet, so I decided to finally spend my orbs. My stockpile of orbs that I've been sitting on for several months. I'm going to spend it on the new double seasonal banner with Micaiah and Mia on it. So that will be fun, and that will be relatively soon. I think Monday at the latest, because Monday we're supposed to get like 30 orbs in game, so that should be enough to get me to where I want to be. I'd like to do it this weekend, but I want to have more orbs first. Alright, well I'm gonna go edit this and go to bed, I guess. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Always fun to watch these trailers with you guys. If you watched on Twitch, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's Loopy Black. That's where I upload these abridged reactions. If you're watching on YouTube, go follow on Twitch. And that's it. So have a good night.